So we went to see where Charles and Camilla actually live when they're in Norfolk. It's Sandringham House, and you're only allowed to see 8 of the rooms that are open to the public. And of course, I walked through the door, and I was usually suitably attired with my sports coat on, and I'd got my little hat on because it was a sunny day, you know. And anyway, we walked through the front door, and I took my hat off out of respect, and talking to one of the guides. And anyway, there were 3 guides there, 2 women, 1 guy, and I was talking to this older guide, and I was saying, "Oh, this is absolutely wonderful. We're so pleased to be able to visit here, blah 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 blah." And I was there holding my hat, in a gentlemanly manner, as as Bogart would do. And she said, "It's so nice that you've removed your hat." So I said, "Well, just out of sign of respect." I said, "The same as if I enter a church, irrespective of denomination." I said, "I always take my hat off if I'm wearing a hat because it's a sunny day." And she said, "Do you know?" She said, "Some people come in here with baseball caps on, T-shirts, wearing shorts." Anyway, she suddenly realised that there was a family behind us. The guy was wearing baseball cap, T-shirt and shorts with his 2 young children, about 8 or 9, and his wife. And I saw this guy sort of go, and his hand slowly took his cap off, and she looked at him, and he looked at her, and she sort of went all flushed and said, "Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I wasn't going on at you particularly." And this guy sort of drifted off in embarrassment to hide up the corner. She suddenly disappeared, so there were now only 2 guides in the main reception hall. And I said, "Where's your colleague gone?" And she said, "Oh, I think she embarrassed herself, just. Anyway, so then we had a discussion on etiquette and manners and all that type of thing in Britain. So I hadn't even walked through the door of the King's residence without causing some sort of chaos.